Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This will be my second one today. I thought, why not do two today? It is Saturday, you know. It's a nice day to do two. So anyway, I would like to remind you guys to like and subscribe. Sorry to be desperate. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. Anything helps. So anyway, let's get right into the juicy potatoes. Let's go. We're gonna start off with Deku as a kid. So Deku is still quirkless as a kid. You're like, how can he be quirkless? Doesn't he have the Gura Gura quirk? No, he doesn't. So let me explain. Basically, in this universe, there is there's devil fruits, but they have been driven to the extinct by evolution, and only one devil fruit has remained, the Gura Gura fruit. This is because the reason all the devil fruits got destroyed was because of the Gura Gura fruit. Someone had fully awakened the fruit, and what they decided to do was smash the plates at the bottom of the universe. We're not going to say who it was, but this caused a global extinction event. And then 2,000 years have passed. The Gura Gura fruit has never, well, it's been found since, but it has never been eaten due to fear out of it being poison or something else like that. That's when it vanished from the earth for another 100 years to only appear a little bit later out of mysterious, some could say cosmic, circumstances. Anyway, so Deku, everything it is in the manga, and we're gonna pick up from when Deku gets his book exploded and chucked out the window. So Deku goes outside to go collect his book, and that's when he spots a mysterious plant under the tree over there. So wanting to discover out whether it was a new fruit or not, out of pure curiosity of his mind, as he was learning about the fruits in class and all that, he clicks it and he clicks it. What? No, he goes up to it and he basically feels it and he realizes it's got a weird and quirky texture. So wanting to see what it was, he goes home and that is when he decides to open it up. Deciding to open it up, he has a look inside, and the inside of it actually looked really tasty. So what he decides to do is eat some of it, and that's when he feels really ill. But some mysterious, yet again cosmic circumstances causes him to basically eat it fully. So he ate it fully, not realizing what that would do to him. So without realizing this, he wakes up for another school day where this time it is the last day and everyone is on about doing careers, and Deku is yet again bullied for wanting to go to UA, and his book is yet again blown up and thrown outside the window. This is exactly where the what's it called, anime starts. So we're starting from here. So he decides to go home the shortcut way, looking for any more fruits like the Gura Gura fruit, but trying to basically see what kind of fruit it was, because he never got to check until he was weirdly compelled to eating it, and he was wondering whether it was some sort of I don't know, weird fruit, but this compelling a voice to make him eat it was really just confusing and out of the ordinary, but he didn't really question it that much because he was more worried about questioning the fruit. That is when the slime monster comes, and Deku realizes he's powerless against the slime monster, but either way, he has some sort of him that wants to see whether he has a quirk and still want to fight against the slime monster, because for some reason he's not completely hopeless like he was in the anime. So what he does, he goes into for a basic punch. This is when he creates basically what I'm going to call a tremor punch or a quake punch. So as you can see in the top, come on, James. No, you're left and right. It's top right corner. He's kind of got like a controlled severe tremor in his hand, as well as his sword. So anyway, in his hand, he has one of those controlled spheres, though it's not as controlled, and some powers like quaking out, which causes like the rocks on the ground to move within like a 3 meter 3 meter circle, 3 meter perimeter. So anyway, Deku punches a slime monster, and due to his quake ability, it causes the slime monster to have tremors on the inside and therefore lose its grip together. So the slime monster is then defeated. That's when All Might jumps down and says to Deku, "Hey, well done for defeating the slime monster." And Deku kind of just sits there, confused, not knowing how he defeated the slime monster, but kind of just pinning it up to now that he's got a quirk, and that is why he doesn't jump with All Might, causing him not to get one for all. So the reason I didn't want to give him one for all is because I feel like the Quake fruit is literally within One Piece. It's said to be able to end the world. So what's the point of giving him one for all? Do we want him to accidentally blow up the world? But then, if he did that, it just I don't know how I could give him one for all. Maybe I could do one for all Quake Punch and like kind of combine the two together. But I don't know. If you guys want one for all, put it in the comments, and I'll work it in the story later. But right now, he has nothing to do with All Might, to say the least. He got saved by him once. But also, him not meeting All Might also means that Bakugo did not die. So, Deku, now realizing he has a quirk, is looking for a somewhat secluded place to where he could train himself and his quirk. So what he decides to do is go to a beach that has now been dirty, and he decides to move all the stuff. The reason he decides to do this is because he's read up, lifting heavy objects of different sizes and shapes for a long period of time will help grow muscle mass, as it does. So he starts to clear up the fruit at the beach, wanting to test out his quirk. Once he's cleared up the beach, which took him 9 and a bit months out of the 10 months. So he had the last, like, let's say 10 days to practice with his Quake fruit. That's when he realized he could punch and crack the air, and this would cause a mini earthquake. But he realized that if he punched, theoretically, if he could punch hard enough, he could cause an earthquake that could cause a huge tsunami that could end, well, the whole of Japan if he was strong enough. But right now, he realizes that he could maybe take out a mid-tier villain using this tsunami, quote-unquote tsunami, but really, it's just a big wave. But, I mean, it's pretty cool, and Quake Punch seems effective. I reckon I could become a hero. So, what he decides to do is, take the hero exam. So, the hero exam, it starts off with him still being nervous. This is because as much as he has ability within his devil fruit, or we'll call it devil fruit from now onwards, even though he'll call it a quirk, we're gonna call it what we know it should be called. So even though he has confidence within his devil fruit, he doesn't have full confidence in his devil fruit because he's not had it for his whole life like everybody else. He believes he's at a full disadvantage, so he's very nervous, and that's when he gets knocked over and saved by a mysterious girl who he thanks and awkwardly walks away, not being able to talk to girls yet because he hasn't inherited the manliness of of Whitebeard. So anyway, Whitebeard is like, what the hell? I am so sorry. Deku basically he goes into the hero exam, and he's muttering the entire time because he's really nervous. But he has had the extra 5 days to study a little bit more and focus completely on studying, because he had 15 days left over from after cleaning up the beach. He spends 10 of the days trying to figure out his devil fruit, and the other 5 of the days to try and figure out how the hell does he how the hell can he pass the written exam. So anyway, he does the written exam. He of course passes it with around 75%, which was which was better than his usual the grade he got in the show, but still not too good. It's not like 100% because he's not had full time to study. And this would of course lead on to the hero exam. So it starts off with everybody chasing off. Due to him still having normal human ability, he's like middle of the pack, but he got distracted, so he's bottom of the pack. Realizing all the robots are taken out early, he runs and starts quake punching a few of them. This basically one shots all the 1-pointers and 2 shots all the 2-pointers. I know, ironic. He gets a couple in. I'm not gonna say how many yet. Until he realizes that there's a big one going, and this shakes him to the core. But then shakes him to the core, and he wants to run away basically. But then he sees that there's a girl in trouble, so he's like, "Come on, Quake Fruit, we can do this," or "Come on, Quake, we can do this." So, what he does, he runs up, and rather than hitting the robot directly, he hits the he like grabs his fingers and scrapes down the earth. This causes the platform that the robot's 2 foots are on to shake vigorously side to side, and then basically go in a vertical slant, pushing them backwards and making the robot crash down. And due to the height of the robot and the force of it crashing down, it basically totaled the robot. But just to make sure, Deku got on top and Quake punched the middle of it. Quake punched the head of it, basically demolishing it because that was its weak point. And that was the hero exam done. Of course, due to his heroicsy and his points, he passes into the UA with flying colours, and this will lead us into Aizawa and basically the opening up of UA. But I am going to leave this to a part 2 because I've just been hit by a brick wall of tiredness, and my voice is giving out on me. So if you did enjoy this video, I would like you to like and subscribe. It helps me out a bunch. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.